everyone circulates that heat map meme where you see liberals have an out-group bias and their last priority is people who are related to them or people who are in their community. Their first priority in terms of care and concern is people on the other side of the planet, basically any marginalized group. And that heat map goes around. And then J.D. Vance was also referring to it in terms of Ordo Amoris, the order of loves. And what is properly ordered is that you first prioritize your family, and then you go to friends, larger community, society as a whole, your nation, and then the rest of the world. The rest of the world can wait.
I have a correction for you, and it only makes your point better. There's the graph, which shows liberals have an outgroup preference, but the heat map you're referring to shows that Democrats' first order of their first priority is inert objects, not even other people.
And those objects being
rocks, trees, and dirt.
Yeah.
I probably, but no, in all seriousness, the issue of what do you care about, and I mean care in the literal sense of what do you want to protect, what do you want to have flourish. Among conservatives, it is myself, my friends, my family, and the order of things as you described it. Among liberals, it's the national park, it's the trees, it's the rivers. They choose inert objects like rocks and monuments, like not monuments, the opposite, but like rocks in a national park. Now, I got to be honest. I also deeply care about rocks and trees and all that stuff. But Jeremy Boring made a really great point on this show a couple years ago. He was saying that obviously we want to be good stewards of the earth, but everything is within the human perspective. If there are no humans, what are we protecting anything for? I mean, it is for the sake of humanity. And that is the order of what we care about. And it's a great point. I think liberals do not exist largely within a how do my actions play into the bigger scale of things. They're basically just wake up and I want to feel good.
I would wonder, do you think that liberals actually feel like what they do matters? And the reason I say this is because, if you're a secular person, if you don't have any foundation in religion or anything at all, any kind of spirituality, and you think, well, everything eventually the sun's just going to burn out and all the stars are going to burn out, so nothing I do actually matters. What's
That's
the
it.
point?
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. They're nihilists.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of people on the show because obviously not everybody on the show is religious. We have actually quite a bit who are not. And one of our guests said he was completely atheist, and I think anybody who is completely atheist and unwilling to even have the philosophical conversation is misunderstanding what atheism means or the bigger picture. But he just said, nope, wet robots. And I'm like, that's it.
We recently talked about this on Pop Culture Crisis. There was this clip going around of Grimes talking about the decline of religion and how she thinks that's a bad thing, that killing God was a mistake. And someone replied to that and said, this is such a sociopathic self-report, basically meaning if you think that anyone's moral framework should derive from religion, you're admitting to the world that you're a sociopath because you should just be born knowing how to live and what's right and wrong. And this person is basically saying, I'm high-born and I was just innately created better than you religious people. I just know right from wrong inherently, you're low-born.
That's an incredibly no kidding around.
That's what they're saying.
That's an incredibly common perspective when it comes to atheists. I'm spending a lot of time in the music industry. A lot of people have that kind of opinion. They're like, they look down on people that have any kind of religion. They make the whole the spaghetti monster in the sky comment and stuff, and it's like religion has been with human beings forever. There's always been some kind of religion in every society ever studied, no matter how distant they are in time or space. There was religion, and it's likely that there was religion in other types of Homo sapiens, or not Homo sapiens, other types of like Neanderthal and other, if you believe in evolution, other types of hominids, right? So to think that it's useless or you can just decide you don't need that anymore in a generation or two, that's the stupid take.
Right.
It's something that's so deeply ingrained in human beings that you think you can just walk away from it because, look, I watch the Nature Channel, man. I got it all figured out. You're a moron.
Religion is the principle. How do I describe this? It is the indicator of and the proof of humans' higher thinking, in that the basis of religion, of the thought, is what exists beyond known reality. When you're asking questions about what exists and what is that we could not touch, smell, see, or hear, is what sets us apart from literally every other animal on the planet. That's where humans are just discernibly above.
Well said. I mean, Carl Jung said, with the death of God, there needs to be something else to replace that hole in the heart of man, because there's just something in us that draws us towards God. And if we don't have that, there's this chasm. And that's why I think so many of the liberals treat what they believe as almost a religion. You know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.